passes off. Horn takes the shot. That is cleared by the majors, Ted Perry. Scheibel in the corner. And Kinkel has his helmet knocked off, and then he takes a two-hander to the back of the legs of VanBallagooie, and Ted Perry wants a piece of number 17.
Well, he's been playing on the edge all game long as Bill Kinkel. We've seen him involved with Lehman, McKeever, now VanBallagooie, and this is a situation where it looks like Kinkel is about to lose it. And earlier in the game, he was involved with Ted Perry as well. Boy, Kinkel's just snapped.
Well, Kinkel and VanBallagooie had something going earlier, and now VanBallagooie just waves bye-bye to Kinkel.
And you know what, Dan? I mean, what happened? We talked about it earlier in this game. The helmet comes flying off probably as a result of the chin strap being too loose. Immediately when that happens, you're directed to leave the ice, or else it is deemed a 2-minute penalty. Well, in that situation, knowing Kinkel already has to leave the ice, VanBallagooie says, I'm going to get this helmet out of the way. I'm going to clear the helmet out of the way with my stick, and then Kinkel, for whatever reason, thinking that maybe he could put it up and put it back on. You see him clear the stick away, and then two-hander right across the back. I mean, that's just a joke. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing is what it is, because Kinkel has no right at that point to even be on the ice. And even if he were to skate over, pick up his helmet and put it on, he's not allowed to do that. As soon as that bucket comes off, you have to go to your bench. You have no choice.
And that said, not to pile on Kinkel when the chips are down on him, but that said, he could be given another minor for remaining on the ice and staying part of the play. He didn't leave. He chose, instead of leaving, he turned around and rejoined the play, issued the two-hander to the back of the leg. So you could even add that on top if the referee so chooses. But again, not to pile on Kinkel when the chips are down. We all get frustrated from time to time. And you know what? You see two-handers all the time. It's not right. But, you know, it wasn't any shot to the head or what have you. And Dave Cameron getting the orders right now from the referee. But by no means do you like to see that.
And you see what Cameron's saying right now. What he's saying to the referee, Carmen Cox, is, hey, wait a second. That's fine. You want to give him 2 for slashing the back of the leg. But you also better give him another 2 for not leaving the ice.
Right.
It's very clear, as you mentioned, that's what happened. As soon as that happened, he is no longer allowed to be in the play, and he put himself back into the play as soon as he swung around and administered the two-handers back to the back of VanBallagooie's legs.
Well, and you know what? This is a big call. It's a one-goal hockey game. Dave Cameron sensing that, you know, Kingston has certainly gathered a lot of momentum here in the third period.
I mean, you have to give a lot of credit to the Frontenacs. Again, dropping 6-0 to Ottawa last week, a team lower than them in the standings, then having to fight that, what is already a 3-hour or 3.5-hour drive from Kingston, go through snow, show up an hour later than you normally, really takes everyone out of their routine. We get back to the superstition thing we talked about in the second intermission, and then having to trail 4-3